In this video, I'm going to share with you the reasons why I won't send you to a doctor to be evaluated, even if you ask me to. Hi everybody, my name is Frank Spector. I'm a medical malpractice lawyer in Maryland and in DC. I've been doing this for over 33 years. During that time, I've helped thousands of people get the justice and compensation that they deserve. If you're new here, please take a minute and hit that like and subscribe button. That way you can take advantage of all of my videos. Here's the good news. All of my social media platforms are free. So come as often as you like, stay as long as you like, and watch as many videos as you like. They're all free to you. I often get this request from clients about sending them to a doctor to be evaluated. Here are the reasons why I say no. Let me give you a typical scenario. I had a client the other week that called and had surgery and thought they had nerve damage from that. And I said, in order to properly evaluate that case, I'm going to need you to go to a special kind of doctor called a neurologist. And that's a doctor who specializes in nerve injuries. And that doctor will do an evaluation and will hook you up to a machine and be able to get evidence as to whether or not you have a nerve injury. And the client asked me, well, I don't know anybody like that. Would you be able to recommend one? And here are the reasons why. Number one, if I recommend a doctor and we do file a lawsuit, you can bet the other side is going to say, this was a friendly doctor that Mr. Spector hand-selected so that that doctor would be able to give the most favorable evaluation and favorable opinion. This doctor wasn't objective at all. He was recommended by Mr. Spector and maybe even paid for by Mr. Spector. And so that opinion really shouldn't be taken into account because this person really wasn't objective. They were a hired gun. The second reason is that I don't want to bring a doctor in under the pretense of a medical malpractice case. It's different in a car accident case or a hurt on the job case. But in a medical malpractice case, if I recommend a doctor, they're really not going to be so anxious to get involved in a medical malpractice lawsuit. Many doctors don't want to testify in a medical malpractice lawsuit, especially when it involves a colleague in Maryland. So that's reason number two. And the third and final reason is I'm a lawyer, I'm not a doctor. I may not know the best doctors to give you the best medical care. I may be selecting someone who I know is an expert witness, but I don't know what their practice is all about. So it's getting a little outside my comfort zone to be able to recommend someone for you for medical treatment. So that's why I ask you to talk to your primary care doctor, talk to somebody, a doctor that you trust, and have them give you a recommendation. That way, if a lawsuit is filed, it becomes very clean. There's no problem with bias. There's no problem with me having a conflict of interest in getting involved in something that's really something I don't want to get. And there's no conflict of interest and everything's clean and we don't have any problem because medical malpractice cases are a big battle. We don't have to create problems for ourselves. So I hope you found this information helpful. This comes up a lot and I wanted you to have the best information. Take care. I look forward to seeing you again soon.